Hello guys and welcome to another FM16 video, and today we're showcasing 5 Italian youngsters aged 18 and under that I believe could go on to become potential wonder kids in the game. Of course we're not using the very well known ones, we're trying to make them a little bit obscure, and I think today in the list I have, I'd say at least 4 out of 5 of them will not be that well known. The first one probably will. Anyway, let's get into it. Top 5 potential Italian wonder kids aged 18 and under. Let's do it. So the first one I'm sure you will all know. It's Federico Bonazzi, formerly of Inter Milan, now of Doria. An 18-year-old striker, left-footed, determined, and he likes bizarrely to try overhead kicks. He's valued at $525,000 on £180 per week. He is in the Italian under-21 squad, and if you want him, you could probably get him on loan. Attribute-wise, let's have a look. He is really good in pretty much all aspects of his game. Technically, finishing of 13 at the age of 18 is pretty fantastic. 12 first touch, 12 heading, 11 long shots, 13 penalties and 11 for technique. Mentally, there's a lot of 11 and 12s there, but notable stands out are determination of 15 and the 12s of flair off the ball, composure. That's real key, composure and striker. When I'm looking for a young striker, I look at finishing, composure, pace and acceleration from me. He is left-footed, so he will maybe try to cut in from either side depending on which side of the strike force. If you're playing 2 up top, you will play him. He's got a lot of decent attributes actually, and his physical side of things does not let him down either. Acceleration of 12, pace of 13, stamina 14, and he's got a lot of strength 13, so he can hold his own. Jump and reach 15. That will go hand in hand with his heading of 12, so he might be good in the air. Natural fitness of 15, balance of 13 and agility of 13. Out of the 5 we will showcase today, this is the one I think you will most definitely know. The rest you might have heard of, but I haven't seen them used much in or around the community. But Bonazzoli came to light in FM15, so this might be the one you recognise. Now at Sampdoria might be hard to prize away as he hasn't been there too long. Next up is a centre midfielder or defensive midfielder, however you want to use him. It's Rolando Mandragora. Honestly guys, I done my research for this a few days ago, and literally today, the day I'm recording this, the 19th of January, he is signed for Juventus today, and as you can see I've edited that in the Wonderkids custom database. So he's 18 years old, he is the vice captain of the Italy under-21 squad. He's left-footed, £500,000 value, £180 per week. Currently on a loan at Pescara, so you might not get him. And when he goes back to Juventus, if he doesn't get in the squad, which he might not because there's a lot of talent there, you could potentially pick him up. If he does get in that squad, you might pay over the odds for him. He likes to dictate the tempo in matches, and that pretty much goes hand in hand with the passing attribute of 14. Technique 13, 14 for first touch, 12 for free kick taken and 11 for penalty taken. So decent technicals there. Physically, he's not the best. 11 acceleration, 11 agility, 12 pace and 13 stamina. But mentally is where his game is at, because he is more defensive minded. Anticipation 14, concentration 14, 13 for decision making and determination, 14 for off the ball positioning, 15 vision, which is pretty good, work rate 12, teamwork 11, leadership 12. So he's a real player that could go on potentially to become a captain of your squad. A real good player. Might be difficult to tempt him away from the hands of the Turin giants Juventus. Next up we have an AC Milan player, a player that likes to hug the touchline, stay out wide as he is a fullback, right-footed, resolute. His name is David Calabria, 18 years old, 170,000 value, £2,900 per week. Now I've showcased before that when I've got a fullback I like him to cross, dribble, have pace and acceleration. Now he just has that. He can cross at 11, dribbling 13, 12 marking, technique 13. That is about all we can talk about technically with this guy. But he has got good aspects in the mental and physical side of his game. Anticipation 13, composure 11, determination 16, off the ball 13, 12 for teamwork, 11 for vision. Physically he's excellent. 15 acceleration, 14 agility, 16 natural fitness, pace 14 and 13 for stamina. One player that can really bomb up and down that right hand side touchline all day long. A real good player, and one that you could have into your system if you like to play very attacking. Next up is the first goalkeeper in the entire list of shortlist that we've done. It's Alex Murray of Udinese. He is the under-19 captain for Italy. Left-footed, 150,000 values, £3,600 per week. a lot of quality aspects of his game. Mentally, he is fantastic. He's got anticipation of 11, bravery of 13, composure of 12, 12 decision making, 16 determination, 13 leadership, 12 positioning, teamwork and work rate of 11. Decent physically, he's got 16 natural fitness, 14 jump and reach, 14 agility. Goalkeeping wise, he has 11s in the command and area, communication, rushing out and tendency to punch, 13 for reflexes, one-on-ones 12 and handling 13. A real good player, a player that I don't think gets enough credit, and that's simply because there is another Wonderkid goalkeeper in Italy that actually plays for Udinese. You all know him, he's a little bit older than 18, it's Simon Scuffi, arguably the best talented goalkeeper in the entire game as a youngster and potential Wonderkid. So this one, don't let him be overshadowed, he's a real quality goalkeeper, Alex Murray of Udinese. The final and fifth one in the Italian players aged 18 or under that could go on to potentially be Wonderkids is Alessandro Piu of Empoli. Left-footed striker, 18 years old, 190,000 value, £180 per week. I reckon you could get him quite cheap. Balanced personality, left-footed, and he has got really good aspects of his game, especially in the technical and physical areas, pretty decent mentally as well. Physically, acceleration 13, pace 13. His composure is 11, so they go quite well together, and his finishing is 12, so that is a real good balance if you want a young striker to sign. Jumping reach is 15, natural fitness is 14, mentally anticipation is 12, flair 13, determination 11, 12 for off the ball and 14 teamwork. Technically, dribbling 13, first touch 13, 12 of course we've noticed for the finishing, 12 heading, long shots 11 and technique of 12. So there you go guys, Alessandro Piu of Empoli wraps up the top 5 Italian potential Wonderkids aged 18 and under that might not be as well known to you because you don't often see them used around the community. I hope you're enjoying these short lists, and I'll be back again with the final one tomorrow, and that is France. So I hope you stick with us, drop the video a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon.